Hey guys, it's Quana. I'm back again with another review. It is day 19th of the 25 Days of Black Christmas, and you're going to notice that I'm going to be dropping a bunch of movies, a bunch of videos out of sequence. I'm going to drop this one today, as well as days 13 and 14, and then a bunch of them out of sequence, just because I have been sick for the last 2 weeks. So pretty much I dropped like day 3 or day 4, and then I got hit with like the nastiest cold ever and lost my voice for like about 5 days. It's still rough and raspy, which, you know, everybody's been saying it's kind of nice. I don't know. So you probably, maybe you like this sound. But so I'm at work today. This is the mess of my classroom. And I am watching while grading Papers, So This Is Christmas from 2013, a film that I had never heard of personally, starring Eric Roberts, Vivica A. Fox, and two lesser-known actors at the time. I guess they were teen or young adult actors, Lexi Ainsworth, who I think now is on General Hospital, and Titus Macon, who is on The Rookie. And y'all, I can't. This movie is a complete and total hot mess. And oddly enough, it's one of those hot messes where it's like, you can't really stop watching it, because once you start, you're like, I gotta see how this is gonna play out. And I'm sad because Eric Roberts is really trying to act his best in this movie. He really is. Vivica, we all know, Vivica, no disrespect, sis, if you ever catch this at all. But we know that Vivica really, to me, her prime, her best work was, I don't know if y'all remember this show back in the 90s called Out All Night, or was it Up All Night? Out All Night, I think. It was her, Morris Chestnut, Patti LaBelle. Like, that was when she was at her best for me. And then, of course, we know that she was in Independence Day. She was pretty much playing, that was like the start of Vivica's character, Vivica's personality kind of coming out, and she pretty much just continued to play that character the rest of her life. Like, I feel like Vivica's one of those actresses who always is Vivica. She is always who she is. She's never anybody else. I don't know if it's typecasting or what, but in my mind's eye, I really want to say that the actors in this movie are better than the writing for this movie. This movie is crazy long. This movie is a whole hour and 54 minutes long. And it's by Image Entertainment. So the premise is, there's this girl named Ashley, and she's a whole hot mess. She's out here with her friend, drinking, having a good time, out all night. Her mom, well, her stepmother and her father, she lives with her stepmother, her father, and her stepbrother. Her parents used to be in this band, which is how they kind of got together, but you only find that out about halfway through. And like, she's trying to turn her life around. At the same time, her stepmom, who plays by Vivica, thinks that her son walks on water, and he's a whole hot mess out here snorting cocaine, doing his full-on lines. Supposed to be this track star, can't run over the hurdles, keeps falling down, can't pass the baton off. It's just a hot mess. And so they're trying to co-parent these kids, but Eric Roberts is like the quintessential, like, he's trying to be a good dad, but he's like too gracious with his daughter, trying to be a little hard and raise the son. And it's like the flip side with Vivica, but Vivica ain't really trying to raise any of these kids. I just can't with this movie. It's a Christmas movie because they're putting on a Christmas play. Y'all, I just can't with this movie. So this whole premise about them like running out of money, Vivica keeps spending money, her stuff keeps going missing. She thinks it's the girl, but it's really funding her son's coke habit. And then they get this gardener, who I guess supposed to be like an angel or something, and he comes and he's like, I'm gonna help you fix up your house. They're like, we won't get no money to pay you. He's like, okay, well, I'll barter. So he stays with them, kind of helps the daughter turn her life around, puts her in conjunction with this community center. They're gonna put on this kiddie play, y'all. And so I think it's one of those movies that, like, it has too many pieces going on, and the daughter's storyline is the better sequence storyline. So, like, she turns her life around. She's helping these kids put on the play. I really wanted to see more interaction of her and the kids, like how that really helps her become a better person. But then you have the son, and he's on this drug habit. He's got this girlfriend who's obsessed with him, but he done knocked her up. He ain't trying to keep the baby because he's trying to be free, but he out here being a whole behind mess. Then somewhere at the end of the movie, y'all, it turned into a full-blown Christian movie with like preaching They telling the guys praying to God. He praying to God, talking about something. I know I effed up. I guess it's real. I mean, I guess people say that when they pray. He like, I effed up. I know I'm a sugar honey iced tea. And I'm just like, wow, because I was like, it came left. It went like skirt. It was like, I'm a Christian movie all of a sudden. But I'm full on cussing in the prayer. And I was just like, I can't. So this is where I am right now with this movie. Then there's like this singing part. That's what y'all hear in the background right now. And I really thought that was Eric Roberts. I was like, okay, Eric Roberts. But then you could tell it wasn't Vivica. And you was like, her voice doesn't go with the voice they have in this song at all. He kind of sounds like he could be that grungy, rough singing. Y'all, this movie, it's on Hulu. If you really just want to watch it and have a movie that has some black people in it, and it's a multiracial cast, you could give it a shot. But it was a whole hot mess. I can't. So I don't even know. I don't know, y'all. Just, we're going to pray. The girls is the end, so this is Christmas. I guess because she got her man. I don't know why it's Christmas. So this is Christmas. I don't know. All right, so this is Christmas. The war is over. I don't know. Until next time, y'all. Toodles.